The phospholipid bilayer of the plasma membrane comes up quite a lot, so it's worth noting this. Firstly, you need to know which part is hydrophilic and which part is hydrophobic. So the hydrophilic is the head, and the hydrophobic part is the tail. Hydrophobic means it is scared of water, and hydrophilic means it likes water. So the reason why it's scared of water is because it likes lipids, I think they're called. If I remember correctly. So basically, here is water, here is water, here is not water. Remember, you normally hear the things soluble in oil, soluble in water. It's similar here. This is the oil here, the lipids, and this is the water. So for hydrophilic head likes water, hydrophobic head does not like water. So because of this, there are two layers, and since here is water, the two tails of course will face each other. So this forms a bilayer, and it's called a fluid mosaic model because this thing is not like a straight line. It actually wiggles, but it still follows the same structure. It is very arranged, like basically. So I already mentioned this earlier, and then you have to know about the proteins as well. There are two main types: channel and carrier. So channel proteins basically are more of like a free pass in through the membrane, while the carrier protein requires, it's like when one opens, the other one closes, and so on and so forth. It's like when one hole opens, like here, this one closes, and then after that, this one closes and this one opens, so the thing can go in. So some of these proteins and lipids have carbohydrate chains attached to them. So you know glycoprotein and glycolipids. The way you differentiate is, let me just see if it mentions it here. So glycolipids are attached directly to the phospholipid bilayer. Glycoproteins are attached to the proteins. It can either be a carrier or a channel, or it can just be a simple protein molecule. As long as it attaches to a protein, it is called glycoprotein. So what they do is they act as receptors to hormones, and they also help with stabilizing the membrane because they form hydrogen bonds with water. And they also help with cell identification. There's also these cholesterols. I think they mentioned cholesterol here. Yeah, here. So cholesterol is found between the bilayer, and basically they strengthen the phospholipid bilayer and they make it less permeable. So next is the permeability of the plasma membrane. So permeable means substances can move through it, pass through it, and the plasma membrane is selectively permeable. So what that means is it allows movement of certain molecules, but it restricts the movement of bigger substances or maybe specific substances. So I think I'll just continue.